Okay, welcome back to this jungle world of ours that we created in the last video. That was a almost 30-minute video, the first third of which was us trying to create this world. And behold, it has been created. And if you remember in the last video, which if you're watching videos back to back, I'd love it if you did. I'd be grateful for any views, quite frankly. If you remember the last video, we didn't get much done. In fact, we spent the last minute taking one part of log from this tree. Now, you'll notice that I've learnt from my mistake of last video in that I loaded in the world before starting the video. Genius, I know. What you might also notice is that, and another thing I changed was that I went for the other resolution setting, and I'm starting to ask myself why there was a choice, because we can see that there's not a huge difference in terms of the performance. Either option you choose, the performance stinks. So we started off with, you know, some frames per second at least. We've very quickly plummeted back down to 1 frame per second. It says 720p on the recording. That I think is supposed to be a lower resolution. There's no watermark this time on the video. Again, very variable. It seems to go down to 1 or 0 for a period of time. Oh, is that a... That's why I heard a zombie there. And that's the problem. When you're too busy talking, you can drown out other noises. I thought actually as the world was... Is that a temple over there? I thought as the world was loading before I hit the record button, I thought I saw the zombie, but it looked like he was in the water. Now this is one of those trees that with this lag I don't know if I can be bothered to try and get rid of, get rid of the whole tree. That could take a long time. I feel like while the frames per second is a mighty, oh I was about to say a mighty 7, it's now just gone back down to 1 and then 0 once more. I'm wondering if I need to declutter my hard drive or something, because my computer's clearly struggling with this small, basic, vanilla Minecraft world. Anyway, that is going to take forever to try and chop down that tree. I know some purists will say that you shouldn't leave a tree hanging like that, but quite frankly, I'm the only one in this world. Maybe that's where the zombie was, down there. I'm the only one in this world. No one else is going to come across this place. This is getting worse. This is actually worse, I think, than... I bet that's where the zombie was, down there. Shut up, zombie. You're slightly worrying me. Where are you? Can you imagine me trying to fight off zombies in... perhaps this would be a little, a good place to put my torches down. Although, I don't have a bed, so I don't have to worry about zombies being too close. Anyway, I'm making a right mess of this place in terms of my chopping down of trees. But I think I've now got enough wood. And what do I want to do now? I want to make some sticks. See, when the frames per second is above 1, I can manage. All I'm asking for, all I want in life is 2 or 3 frames per second. Is that really too much to ask for? Minecraft says yes. Such is life. So, this is more than enough torches. That's nice. If I was just playing this without recording a video, I would think nothing of. I would think, oh, there's a sapling there. I would think nothing of making some torches, but trying to operate in this kind of environment, the construction of a few torches is a big deal. I don't really know what else I can do about this cruddy performance. I mean, not a cruddy performance for me. I mean, you know, I'm doing the best that I can, given the world around me and how it's loading in. But I'm going to take that sapling. You know, it's still not night time. This feels like the longest day. That zombie's really annoying me. I wish he'd just shut up. Now, if you remember in the last video, we also saw an ocelot. We need some string in order to make a fishing rod, in order to get some fish. And then at that point, we could go back into the jungle and get ourselves a cat. But just think what that would do to the frames per second. Now, should I board myself up in here? Or should I think so. I think so. Let's get some. All I've got is wood planks. I don't really want to use wood planks for my the walls of my temporary shelter. I'm going to, and the other good thing about this is I can quite easily. In fact, what I might do is, as night falls, I might go down where that zombie is. Might as well. And just put some torches down on my way, and then perhaps by the time I've finished down there, it'll be there again. I have to say, I'm very disappointed that I'm not able to play this game in a reasonable way and record at the same time. It's really quite poor. I've got the free version of this software. If it's like this, I mean, this doesn't encourage you to buy the upgraded version. I mean, I know if the free software worked perfectly fine, you'd also have little incentive to buy the upgraded version of the software. But when it's as bad as this, it just makes you think, well, even if I upgrade it, if performance is disappointing, what's to say it's also not going to be disappointing if I paid the money for it? And then you get the double negative of rubbish performance and you've spent money. At least I haven't spent anything. So I've got more coal. Maybe I should actually make more sticks and then more torches. Don't want to use up all my wood. That's just about the right amount, considering I only have 13 coal. Bam! You can't even do a shift and click because the lag is so bad that it doesn't even register that you've pressed the same buttons simultaneously. Now I'm going to take my crafting table with me. We have 1 frame per second once more. We have a CPU usage of 100%, rather predictably. I've broken the crafting table, yet it's still there, unless it's just that you have to wait and then eventually it will belatedly break. Yeah. Perhaps that's, perhaps I should have done that when I was trying to cut down the tree in the last video. Well, now we're getting to the point where it's going to be dark soon. And there's another sapling. Is it worth trying to get that? I feel like I'm not going to be... okay, well actually the frames per second has gone up. So I will take this chance while I'm able to relatively easily move. Now, time to go underground, and I want to put this first torch in. I want to put it there. and it'll be useful to have a bit of cobble, so let's go in this way. And I'm expecting to be attacked, and indeed I am. Oh my goodness, I'm going to die here. Well, that was rather optimistic of me, and I don't think I'm going to be able to find my way back to where I was, because I don't know what direction I went in. Plus, it's going to become night. Oh dear. Well, I'm probably just going to have to make a wooden shovel. Can we break, please? Make a wooden shovel and dig a hole in the ground. I'm just going to operate on the basis, yeah, that one was already broken. I really didn't expect that this would be so much strain for the computer. It's really highlighting the there's the sun going down. That the sun sets in the west. So I've got a feeling that I went south, but whether I continued going south is another matter. Now, should I just go down now, or should I try and go somewhere first? I mean, that could take a while for the sun to go down, but by the same token, it could take me a while to get anywhere because of. Oh, why did I not notice this little place before? I mean, I could get wrecked, couldn't I? I mean, I've lost all my torches now. I mean, even when I had those torches, I mean, I think the problem was all those zombies spawned while I was faffing around above the ground. I kind of need a pickaxe as well. So let's. This is not going to be enough wood, clearly, but it's really difficult to play. I've got that achievement again for some reason. It's really difficult to play vanilla Minecraft on the first day of a new world, and that's with the world running smoothly. It's even more difficult. Let's just make a load of sticks. Perhaps I should have made an axe, but never mind. I mean, with or without an axe, it takes forever to break down this wood. Perhaps I should just make a vertical hole down here, because I don't think I'm going to get very far. And we put a crafting table there, and let's get ourselves a shovel. I mean, the dirt might not be. Oh my goodness, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I've got to think it's the recording software. I mean, what is it doing? I mean, it should just be recording. Is it doing a little song and dance at the same time, and that's slowing down my laptop? Okay, well, I'm just going to make this hole now. It is going to be night fairly soon. So I'm going to put, I mean, the problem is though, I'm not going to be able to see anything. So let's not do that just yet. What I'm hoping is that I come across some coal. If I could just find some coal, and to be honest, I think I'm going to need more. I'm going to need more wood as well, because I've got 6 sticks. This is really amateurish, isn't it? Can I break that? Because I want to keep my crafting table, and we'll use my crafting table as a rudimentary axe. It's it seems to me every time I look at the frames per second, that's when it goes up a little bit, but every time I look at it, within about a second, the frames per second has gone back down to 1. Now I got that log. What I need is coal. I'm going to have to be a bit lucky, I think, with finding this. Oh, okay, maybe I'll drown. I mean, I've already died once. Why not again? Can we, like, stop swinging from one side wildly to another? I just want to face forward. You have to excuse me for getting a little bit mad at this, but it's maddening trying to play like this. Now this is going to use up some of my sticks, which is not ideal. So 5 frames per second. I can work with 5 frames per second. Can you not just stay at 5 frames per second? I don't know why it's giving me all these achievements again. I mean, I have already done this. See, 6 frames per second. That's alright. You know, when you've been working with 1 or 0 frames per second, 5 frames per second seems like high performance. Let's make a little basic staircase. And I'm hoping that we don't come across any. Tell you what I'll do. I still haven't made myself an axe. But I don't want to stay in this place because I fear things will spawn. And I want to cut off behind me so that I feel safe. That little period of relatively good frames per second has now come to a crashing halt. We are back down at 1 frame per second. I'm going to... is the lighting going to be really bad, I suppose, isn't it? Well, the other good thing is I've put brightness to the max, so I can still see. And if I keep it as a small space, although the further I dig, the more likely it is, I suppose, that things will spawn behind me. Because got to remember, we're effectively working in pitch black. So I'm hoping that we come across coal if we go down a little bit. I mean, we could just go, we could just stay on the same level, but I feel like we're more likely to come across coal if we go down a bit. So let's see if we can. I've got a feeling that we're never going to find those things again, although if we find a way out of the jungle again and then we just circulate the jungle, we might be able to recognise where we were, although all my stuff would have despawned by then, so there's really no point, I don't think. I'm effectively starting again, which is a pity because I had some cocoa, I had some melon, you know, I've got no food. And I'm working hard here, breaking cobble, without finding anything. I wonder if I should now turn and go down the other way. We're up to 20 minutes of recording time, so we will not be going for much longer. And what have we achieved so far in this video? We died, and we've actually, if anything, we've gone backwards in this video. In terms of game progression, we're actually behind where we were at the start of the video. Yeah, I mean, when you have a noob playing, what do you expect? Now, even just trying to make a little stairway down, computer says, no, you're asking too much. CPU usage, 100% frames per second, 1. It's a depressing but all too familiar story. Am I doing this right? I've actually lost track of because no, because the lag is so bad, it jumps around so much that I lose my bearings and I lose track. What's going on there? I'm pretty sure I just placed down one cobble and it's put down two. How are you supposed to play the game like this? So frustrating. I don't think there's many worse gaming experiences than trying to play Minecraft. This is single player Minecraft. This is not, this is not on a server. Okay, so now it went up to 9 frames per second there. You know what's going to happen within seconds. It'll be back down at 1 frame per second. It's a matter of time. But I'm going to try and make hay while the sun shines. And when I say make hay, I mean break cobble and diorite. And when I say while the sun shines, iron. Okay. No coal, but iron. And what did I yeah, I took my crafting table with me. So that's okay, that's good. Let's put that there because that way no mobs will that's the first positive thing that's happened in this video, and we've been going for 20 minutes or so. So now on the other hand, of course, the frames per second has now gone back down to 1. I'd just love to know what causes that variation. It sucks, that's what I know. So we get our stone pickaxe, we get an upgrade. I'm sure we had a stone pickaxe before. It's almost like the game's gone, oh, you've died, you've messed up, you're basically starting again, let's just start the achievements again. And we'll get this iron. And I feel like, should I get, I've got no sword to speak of. Let's get all this iron. I'm not going to, I know I want a nice stairway, but I don't mind messing up the stairway so that I can get all this iron. You can get iron fairly early on, even on that world that I generated in the doomed live stream. I played on that, by myself for a little bit longer after dying at the end of the live stream, and within minutes I found iron. Now for this iron to be of any use, I will need a furnace, but then for the furnace to be of any use, well, I could use planks, I suppose, as a fuel. I never like doing that, but I think let's just have a look around, because I've got a stone pickaxe now. Maybe I can find, maybe we can find some coal. Especially if the frames per second is was in double figures. 10 frames per second. Oh, just said then. Well, we should really sort of take advantage of this. It's not likely, is it, that mobs are going to spawn in this little passage that I'm making here. But how far do you have to go to get coal? Is there coal in thought I had zombie. We're now back down to 1 FPS. But I feel like we're at the point where I don't really need to say that. It's just a given. The sound doesn't seem to be very loud. I thought I turned it up in the last video, but I can't hear anything. I don't know if that's just because. Hey. So it's really overworking. So I'm not giving up on this project yet. I'll run system checks or something on my computer, see if I can tidy things up. Perhaps that will help the game to run a bit smoother. Why am I still not finding coal? Am I being such a noob that in fact there is no coal in a jungle biome? I don't remember ever seeing that before. Yeah, this is just more iron. I take dust. I mean, I welcome iron with open arms, but what I really want, there's no mobs up there, is there? What I really want, I just want some coal. I feel like coal is going to make a big difference. I could find some. Things are desperate. You're grateful for the little things in life in these kinds of situations. For example, you're grateful for 3 frames per second. I mean, I seem to be spending most of my time on 1 FPS. This is the norm. This is what I'm used to. I'm going to see what else do I need. I've got 2 sticks, which I do want a sword, so I can spare those. And if I put, what am I doing? If I use the wood plank here, and let's just use all of them. That might be a mistake, but YOLO. And it gives us a bit of light as well. It's a little bonus. Coming up to the half-an-hour mark again. Again, the timer is stuck on 27 minutes and 3 seconds. So even just the basics of running a timer smoothly, this computer doesn't seem to be able to manage. So we're going to get some iron, and I think, seeing as I don't have a sword, I'm going to make a sword. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. Use these sticks. So let's do that now. Especially while we have a massive bumper, 4 frames per second. So, time to strike, yes. I mean, if those 3 zombies, they just bullied me, they just ganged up on me. They saw that I was defenseless. I had a wooden sword and I had no armour. And I fought valiantly, I think is what I meant to say. Although gallantly works. I thought there was a problem with the computer, but the wood has already run out. So, all I can do here is make some iron boots, which is not really going to make a huge amount of difference to my protection. That gives me 1 out of 10 protection. We will end the video quite soon. You'll probably be pleased to hear. Well, actually, you can tell, I guess, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see how much time is left. And yeah, I'd just like to find some coal. That'd be a nice way to finish the video. I wonder if maybe it's not worth continuing to go down. Maybe I should just, although, you never know, might come across diamonds. That'd be funny if I found diamonds before coal. In fact, I seem to remember I played a world once where I started and actually the first thing I found was diamonds. I actually found diamonds before anything else, if you can believe that, which I'm struggling to believe it myself, and that's my own story. And I seem to remember that genuinely happening, but I'm counting myself now when I hear myself say that. So let's turn around again and continue going down. And those of you who know Minecraft and know that there is no coal in a jungle biome will be laughing, thinking, well, he's on a never-ending mission here, he's never going to find coal, he'll die before he finds coal. You may well be right, but that's not going to stop me. I mean, if death's ahead, I'm going to embrace it. You know, because perhaps by the time I die, it'll be morning, it'll be daylight, new day, new life, new beginning. It might not be so bad. What I am doing is getting a lot of cobble. And perhaps I can use that to build my first noob level house. Now I didn't want this. What level are we on here? Block 26. Okay, I wasn't expecting to come across this this quickly, because that looks like light there. So does that mean there is lava? Is that what's going on? Because I don't feel much better prepared to fight mobs. Oh, I see what's going on here. Well, if I can survive, I should be able to get string, because there's normally plenty of cobwebs and spiders around. What are these places called? They're not dungeons. What are they called again? Having a brain fart. That's embarrassing. But no, these are good places. If I'm super lucky, I might even find some loot. Our torch is normally down though. But there's... Okay, let's get my sword ready. I've got 6 frames per second. Why isn't there no coal? I'm expecting mobs any second now. That's the way out. I've got some dirt, maybe I can block off the way. Lapis. So, oh my goodness. Where's that spider? Don't come this way. This is too easy. I mean, why come for me? Why come for me? It'd just be too easy for you. There's no, that's not interesting. Oh, that is, if I'm not mistaken, a skeleton. I've still not seen coal. Coal. I wouldn't... Oh, there's coal. But there's also a spider somewhere. Now, can the spider... Preferably, the spider might be above me for all I know. I don't think I've even looked up yet. That skeleton could come for me. I might block behind off so no one can take me from behind, so to speak. Back down to 1 frame per second. 1 frame per second in this environment is not what they advise. Beautiful. So I think I can feel relatively safe about things in that direction. Now there's coal just there. All I want to do is get some coal and leg it. Have I blocked myself off of my own exit passage though? Yes, I have. Of course I have. Great. I've got no food. I'm probably going to die quite soon. There's that skeleton. It's a godsend that that skeleton hasn't seen me. I'm going to jump up here. I still haven't got that coal. I'm going to block things off a bit. Just to feel. See, that happened again. It felt like I only placed 1 cobblestone and it placed 2. Now, have I got an exit out of here? Not quite. I need food. What can I kill? I mean, if it was a zombie, at least I'd get some zombie flesh. Just 2 frames per second, please. 2 frames per second is too much to ask for. Now if I go back down, if another mob attacks me now, I will surely perish. 3.5 hearts and 1 frame per second. I will not stand much of a chance. On the other hand, if I die, because I didn't go too far from the spawn point, I might be able to pick up all my stuff. Now, I'd like to know where that spider came from. Did it come from behind me? I didn't actually notice. It was just upon me. I feel like there's a spider spawn around. It seems like there's a lot of... It feels like there's a lot of spiders around. There's that coal that I want. I can't see much else. But the sound of those spiders are really getting on my nerves. I'd rather not hear that. Thank you very much. All I'm trying to do here is put a cobble there, but the lag is so bad that I can't even keep it on that space. But you can see how bad the lag is. I mean, just crouching. I pressed the crouch button. About 5 seconds later. Now, that's the coal that I want. What's going on there? That's good. There's some lava. Oh, that's where the spawner is. So I want to go away from that. I want to face this direction, please. No, that's too far. I mean, you can see what I'm having to put up with here. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Now, hopefully there's enough life left in this pit to get this coal. I mean, these are really humble beginnings, aren't they? I mean, you just imagine in a few episodes' time, if I've sorted out the system performance and I've got the basics. This is good. Getting some coal. This is what I wanted. This video's overrun, but I just wanted some coal. That's all I wanted. Now, if some spider comes at this point, then I might also finish the video on not such a good note. Stay away, spiders. I'm not going to trouble you if you don't trouble me. What's going on there? There's like a platform of dirt above that lava. I think what I might do is I've left my crafting table and furnace up those stairs, so there's not much point blocking myself in, especially considering I have no more wood. I can't make another crafting table. Let's get this coal because I can make, but I've used all my sticks. I can't make torches anyway. I've just realised that. Although the good thing about being down here in whatever this place is called, the name is still escaping me. Oh, there's more coal. Is that there's planks everywhere, so I can get some wood. If I can get some torches down, that would be a big step. If I could get 3 FPS, that would be a big step. Those are the two things. Torches, I mean, I've got coal, so I can update this now. Top of my wish list. Torches and 3 frames per second. So, I think I have broken that block. Yes, I have. That's all the coal, I think, around here. Now, all I want to do now is simply... Oh no, I thought I had all the coal. Is simply return to my little stairway, which, compared to this place, seems like quite the haven. Now actually maybe while I'm down here, I didn't make an axe, did I? Never mind. Cobble has multiple uses, and that actually broke faster than I was expecting, partly because we're on 5 frames per second. This is like having a diamond axe. What's that going to give me? That's going to give me, is it 4 sticks per wooden plank? Can't remember now. Is there anything over there? You've really got to be so patient with this. Should I see, because it's sticks that I need, isn't it? I thought I had, oh, I've got 1. So this is only going to give me 4, I think, yeah. And this is going to give me how many torches? 20? 20. 20 torches. I did shift click there, but it didn't recognise. There we go. There we go. Now we've already got, it's lucky we've got lava there, but we can put some torches down. What the problem is now is I wonder if I should go back up the stairs. I'm more likely to find food above ground, I think, than down here. So should I waste a torch just putting it? I think so. Let's do it. Let's put 1 there as well. And now let's get the hell out of here. Let's put some torches on these stairs. Things are starting to look up. 6 frames per second, although that's not going to last. Where? Oh, okay. Goes this way. Let's get my stuff. Next thing is food, but yeah, we're on almost 45 minutes, and really I should have kept my video shorter than this because very few people are going to watch a 45-minute video of me faffing around. So let's do something fancy before I go and change perspective, because I don't think I've shown you my Minecraft skin. Here it is. I meant to go the other way. I meant to go up and out. Oh well, you can. Oh, there we go. That's better. Well, here I am, stuck underground, but compared to where we were at the beginning of this video, I think we've pretty much just about got back to where we were at the beginning. I think we've recovered that lost ground. We've got some coal. Well, we haven't now. We've used it for torches, but we've got some torches. We've got an iron sword. We've got some iron boots. We've even got a couple of bits of string. I can't even remember, to be honest, what we had when we got killed by those zombies. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is we had some melon and we had some cocoa. I could do with some melon because I don't have any food and I am slowly getting hungry. So that will be the priority in the next video. But I'm going to leave it here. Next video we'll continue from this exact spot. We'll go back up above ground. Hopefully it'll be daylight. Try and get some food. There'll be melons around. It'll be alright. My bigger concern is to try and sort out the frames per second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close, because I had problems actually ending the recording, if you can believe that. And maybe it will be easier for me to do it here. Yes, indeed. So I'll see you next video. Bye.